Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group D. We will present our material today about conceptualizing and developing intercultural or communicative competence. Before we start, I would say thanks to Ms. Tini who has given us the opportunity to present today. And let me introduce ourselves. I'm Divalina as moderator and my partner Rana Zafira as speakers. Okay, I will explain the first material about intercultural competence. Definition: intercultural competence. Intercultural competence is the ability to develop targeted knowledge, skills, and attitudes that lead to visible behavior and communication that are both effective and appropriate in intercultural interaction. In short, intercultural competence is the ability to interact and communicate recognizing diverse identities. Next material, intercultural competence development. The goal is to achieve such a quality of a linguistic personality that allows a person to go beyond his or her own culture and acquire the mediator qualities of culture without losing his or her own cultural identity. Two basic competences are important for intercultural competence development. There are linguistic competence and linguistic and cultural competence. The first, linguistic competence. Linguistic competence is the possession of a sufficient supply of linguistic means necessary for communication with a native speakers. Number two, linguistic and cultural competence is the possession of a sufficient stock of background knowledge that is necessary for effective communication with the native within a specific foreign culture. Okay, the next material component of intercultural competence. The first, language and cultural knowledge, competencies and skills. Number two, sufficient background knowledge development about the country culture of a target language. And the last, the development of universal soft skills such as tolerance, a sense of responsibility for one's actions, the ability to empathy, understanding and acceptance of a foreign culture, the ability and desire to understand the difference and unity of one culture and the country culture of a target language, and then a sense of adequate and friendly perception of a foreign language and its realities. Okay, the next material will be explained by Rana Zafira.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rana Zafira, NPM 21040052. I will explain the next material. Intercultural communicative competence. Intercultural communicative competence refers to the ability to effectively communicate with individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds. Intercultural communicative competence has functioned to provide people to be aware of their diverse identities and be able to continue to have good multicultural coexistence in the global civic culture. The next, competencies of intercultural communicative competence. Cannell and Swine 1980 divide the communicative competence into four parts. They are: first, linguistic competence, which has a meaning of the acquisition of phonological, syntactic, morphological, and semantic rules. Second, sociolinguistic competence, that may refers to understanding of the feature of pragmatic in a variety of speech acts such as sociocultural convention, cultural values, and norm in social situation. The third part is discourse competence, which means to the ways of combining the grammatical forms and meaning to gain the whole written text and lastly. And last, it is the intercultural competence that may refers to the mastery of nonverbal and verbal communication to break down the difficult communication because of the inadequate competence and to improve the effective interaction. Next material, this is three elements of intercultural competence. Number one, attitude is the sense of curiosity, eagerness, and openness that can suspend the refusal to believe that something is true toward other culture and belief toward one's own. Number two, knowledge relates to the understanding of social group, their regular activities in one's own towards other interlocutors, countries, and the process of their individual and or social talks. And the last, skills. The skills there are interaction and discovery, and then skill of relating and interpreting. The next, strategies for developing intercultural communicative competence include intercultural dialogue. Promote open and respectful communication between individuals from different cultures, fostering mutual understanding and empathy. Next, language immersion. Provide opportunities for learners to interact with native speakers of the target language in authentic contexts, such as study abroad program or language exchange programs. Next, oral test method. Incorporate oral communication tasks into language interaction, allowing learners to practice and receive feedback on their intercultural communication skills. And the last material, benefits of developing intercultural communicative competence. Some of the key benefits include improved communication skill. ICC helps individuals communicate more effectively across cultural boundaries, fostering better relationship and understanding. And next, cultural adaptability. ICC equips individuals with the skill to adapt to new cultural environments, making transition smoother during travel, study abroad, and relocation experience. And the last, global mindset and appreciation for diversity. And the last, global mindset and appreciation for diversity. ICC nurtures a global perspective and fosters empathy, respect, and understanding of cultural difference, broadening one's horizon and deepening their sense of global citizenship. Thank you.
That's all from Group D. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.